Oh, day 6. Haven't played this game in months. No idea if I'm even prepared for the Horde. Well, at least I have my knuckles. Usually like there. There we go. Okay, I have a crappy farm. And was this a max attribute challenge? No. Okay. Well, cool. I can see what I was doing. Looks like I was building a cage. Alright, so it looks like I can at least survive a little bit. I have a bunch of trees. Let's go chop down those trees. Do I have any form of vehicle right now? I do not. Well, okay then. There was a zombie over here. There he is. Alright, I think I'm caught up to speed on what I was doing before, since I played this last. Maybe? Alright. Yeah. This might be why my game is running a little bit more sluggish than normal. These aren't even... Yeah, these need time to grow still. These ones look to be ready to chop down. Well, they're not full grown, but I'll take it. I have no idea what that quick marker is for. Alright, so it looks like I was fortifying my defenses. Alright, mic check? Alright, sorry, my something USB related just went off, so I'm just moving around to make sure everything's getting picked up. Alright. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I can still picking up my audio. Alright, so... So I think what I'm going to do is dig out this area around the house to get the clay. And then once I can get about a full stack of clay, or I dig everything around it out, I'm going to switch gears and start getting some stone. Doesn't look like it's going to take me very long to get clay. Is my other load maxed out? Yes, it is. Neat. So if I remember correctly on this playthrough, I've already fought a couple bears and a roving pack of zombie dogs. Okay. Also, I know I don't have cement yet, so I think I need to get to tier 3 of advanced engineering. Oh, it's only tier 2. Which I'm not even close to getting to. Awesome. So it's possible I might already have the Mattock unlocked. No. Darn. I was hoping I could have found it somewhere. Maybe we'll make that a goal here. After the horde. Gosh, it has been so long since I've played this file, I'm having a hard time remembering exactly what my plan was. I know I usually will cover the ground with a better material than dirt. I should have enough time to get a good chunk going before nighttime on day 7. How are we looking on? Oh, wow. Just finish out this line really quick, and then I'll start digging up some stone. And then once I can place down at least some cobblestone, I'll start laying down some spike traps. It's only going to be day 7 horde night, so I don't expect it to be crazy. I should be fine with just some ammunition, spike traps, and my cages. Should be okay. You know what? We've got these big old stones out here. I might as well tear these down. That's stamina, though. Oh, okay. Once I can get some cement mixing up, might be a while, unfortunately. I should start to see more level up gains. But this will work for now. To start getting some of this stuff going. Cool. Oh wow, those have already grown quite a bit since this morning. Grow up so fast. How are we doing on? Wrong game. I've been playing so many different games lately that I'm starting to use controls. In these? Done. Take that. All that. That's going to take forever, but that's fine. All right, well. I don't need that many. 200. So this might get us a level or two. Man, it's times like these I miss having a full chat. It's not the most exciting stuff to do. I only have enough to do 17 of those, so we'll hold off on upgrading those to cobblestone. Let's make a difference. Oh, it does! Level this out really quick. But looks like most of it was already kind of leveled out. Still a little bit of a dip, but not as bad. Alright, let's... Man, I'm already bored of just laying down wood frames. But if I don't do it, zombies will definitely break through. I need a nail gun. That would make this go so much faster. My loot rat. My lucky looter is at crap, so I'm not going to be able to find a nail gun anywhere. Yay. So once I finish getting this floor laid down, I'll run upstairs, see how much cobblestone has already been crafted, and then hopefully I can get enough to upgrade this floor to cobblestone. That might give me another level. I think I have to get my intelligence up to level 3? Level 4. Well, that just sucks. So that's 4 levels that I need to get right now to get a cement mixer. 3 to raise my intelligence, and then 1 to actually buy the advanced engineering level 2. I know a way I can mix it up really quick. I'm gonna do, finish laying these down. Let's just get this really quick. Oh, you know what? I think I might have screwed myself over a little bit. Yep. That's fine. Yeah, I shouldn't have put plates down here. I should have put plates up on the wall. That's fine. Not the worst thing in the world. Yay. 3 more levels to go. Now that game volume is really low. I'm gonna be too loud now. Yeah, I'm okay with this. You guys let me know if it gets to be too loud or too quiet. I can adjust as needed. Oh, shucks. It just dawned on me that I should probably get some more stone to start turning into cement. Well, stages. I gotta get my defenses up to a livable position first before I can start thinking of how to upgrade them. Alright, please have enough cobblestone to get this upgraded. Then I think I'm going to switch to making flagstone blocks. I won't get as much experience, but it'll be a little faster, and that is not going to be enough. Well, that sucks. Oh, right. The whole keeping your character fed and hydrated. I had totally forgotten about that. Ready to eat and drinks. So, yeah, I'm gonna use the purified water. I do not have a water purifier on me. That kind of sucks for me, but that's what it is. And I totally forgot about the food and water bar below my tool belt now. Yeah, that's fine. No, I'm still on foot, but I kind of want to see what's going on with this quest marker. I mean, I have to wait for all that cobblestone to cook up anyway, so... Oh, maybe I didn't finish looting this house. Oh. Alright. So did I get all the good stuff? Apparently I got all the good stuff. Apparently I did not get all the good stuff. Shotguns are never bad. Is that the same wall safe on the other side too? Plant those up on the roof. I didn't know you could get engines out of those. I mean, it makes sense, but I didn't know that was implemented. I just saw an untouched... Oh, there we go. The old stove. No, not a bad haul. I almost completely missed that. Yeah, you get engines from those now. That's awesome. I'm not too encumbered yet. I mean, I'm getting there, but not quite yet. I'm not too worried about whatever's up here. There we go. Snag this. Then we'll go run back to base. Well, that was a whole lot of nothing. And those engines alone were worth going back. And I can't remember if I had the supply drops set for every day or not on this playthrough. Find out here in 20 in-game minutes. I did not have a cigar yet. That is a good find. Let's go plant these mushrooms right now. And I take it back, I did have a cigar. And Trader Jen should restock her inventory tomorrow, so we can go and take a look at that and see what she has for sale. Maybe I didn't set the airdrops for every day. Oh, sorry. That should speed things up a little bit quicker. All out of cobblestone. No? Stamina recover really quick. For some reason, I thought I had found the schematic for that earlier. But clearly, I did not. You're getting a little closer there, lady. About to get business end of my iron knuckles here. I don't think I've looted this place yet. Nope, there's a Lois right there. Wonder if this is the one that has the snakes in the pit. I really don't feel like messing with the snakes in the pit. That was not worth it. Oh, there's Nurse Bay, there's a crawler. I don't hear the hissing of snakes in the pit. Yo, you're on the thumbnail. I'm just gonna ragdoll you all over the place, I guess. Oh, you know you can do that in one hit. I'm actually a little impressed there. Oh, you're feral. What I get for being a little complacent. Do I have healing factor at all? I do. Okay. Alright, so fire-based weapons, burn 10% longer, find more lead and loot. Already have one of those, so that's nice, but I'll take everything anyway. Those might be better than what I'm wearing now. Those are exactly what I'm wearing now. Oh hey, there's a backpack I almost missed. No, not bad. Hoping to get honey out of that. For my next trick, I'll make that fence disappear. Look at that. If I can reach some of these. It's bugging me running up to this house seeing a good chunk of this stuff not upgraded. I ran over the top of that spike. I don't know why it didn't hurt me. Thought I just heard a wolf cry. Well, I mean, I have my AK on me if a wolf decides to, you know, attack. I don't know why I'm doing that. Well. This is how you turn your underground or below ground pool into an above ground pool. Alright, those flagstone blocks, they craft a lot faster than I thought they were going to. I also think I hear a zombie shambling around. Not bad. I'm very happy with this progress. Now, the problem with this setup, I'll leave it. Problem with this setup is they're going to end up walking on top of these spikes, which is going to put them right at the level of my cage. I'm just now realizing this. I'm thinking to have this be more effective, I should have had the cobblestones that the spikes are being set on. That's where the spikes should be. I should have dug down 3 blocks deep, had a layer of cobblestone, then the spikes at the ground level. But I did not, which is fine. This will still work. Hey, Lone. Well, a little bit. I guess it's kind of hard to see, but it looks like somebody threw pepper in my face right now. See it? Yeah. I mean, I was gonna shave before I recorded a bunch of new videos, but I recorded a bunch of new videos without shaving, so that just shows I'm lazy. But how you doing, Lone? Fun fact, it's a good idea to be on the other side of the door before you close it. I think that's what college is meant to be, though, isn't it? Should be worth it in the long run. Hey, yeah. College, work. All of it's just pain and suffering. And I just killed my cobblestone supply. That's great. Is it okay to ask what you're going to college for? I know that's a personal question, but you don't have to answer it on air if you don't want to. Well, that sounds fun. Hopefully, in all that pain and suffering, you're also getting a little bit of enjoyment doing that too. Whoa, that water looks... I upped my graphics recently, and I know that they said that they did something with the textures, I think. That water looks sexy. Judge me all you want, but that water's looking pretty good. I mean, maybe? I see like some parts missing. I mean, the water's looking a little slimmed down. But, you know, we could try to find some thick water for you. Maybe, you know, I've been doing those axe arts on Sundays. I did the second one today. Maybe I'll draw some thick water for you. Dedication to Lone Wolf. I don't know how I draw that, but I'm sure I can find a way. I know, let's see, next week is the Cuphead thumbnail art. Maybe the week after that I'll do the thick water. Boom. Gosh, you know, that might actually be print worthy, because I've been working on thumbnail art, and I don't pull out all of my artistic chops for thumbnail art. I don't like shadow or highlight or anything, and usually it's just various versions of me. I might actually run with this one. I might draw some sexy water just for Lone Wolf. I mean, it's better than... I don't know if I showed anybody in the Burning Indian community, but there was a, I think it was a tweet. I'm not sure what it was. I saw a screenshot. Dive it. There was a screenshot somebody took that said when Pokemon in the early 90s was being localized for the United States, allegedly somebody in a boardroom for either Nintendo or Game Freak said that they should make Pikachu look more like a tiger with massive assets. Forgot that I'm on a Burning Yin stream. I can't be super frank about it. So I drew a picture of it. I gave Pikachu a, you know, orange with... kind of looked more like Tigger than Pikachu's coloring, but just massive boobs. And I sent it to all my friends. So one of my friends said that I should take the Poké Rap, the original Poké Rap, and do that for all 150 original Pokemon. I haven't. I have a feeling that that video would actually get me a decent amount of views, but I don't want people subscribing for that kind of content, because I don't really plan on making a lot of that content. Last thing I want is getting commission requests to draw sexy Pokemon. I'll draw sexy water, but I draw the line at massively drawing sexy Pokemon. Oh gosh, I just had like a weird thought. Like, I guess if there was people paying for it, I mean, why not? Like, where is my line really? I get if it was enough that would let me do Burning Indian full time. Oh, maybe. Real questions. Oh, well, let's take care of that before I start looking at what I have in my inventory. Oh man, good times. Good times that we're having here today. I also noticed that as soon as I mentioned giant-breasted Pikachu, chat went quiet. Not that chat was, you know, raging earlier, but I think I might have killed my own chat. Man, those Steam profiles, they got pretty cool. I have like 30 or 40,000 Steam points or whatever they are. And I got the background in like the mini profile background of the lava lamp, which I thought was just really cool. Let's get some more cobblestone cooking up. Actually got a lot more stone and clay today than I thought I was gonna get. That should work. I mean, if the zombies break in past this cobblestone line, I think these being reinforced wood blocks are the least of my worries. But I do want to upgrade the roof because if there's vultures that are spitting at me, they might damage the roof a bit. Okay. Oh, yeah, let's get more. I got plenty of time. Do we actually have anything fully grown up here yet? Oh, wow, you guys are taking forever to grow. You need to hurry up. Ooh, I didn't realize that I had some of the super corn. Too late in the day now, but if I was thinking about it, I should try to remember to hop over to Grace's place over there and steal some more super corn. Oh, do I have super corn growing? I have super corn growing, so I had already thought about that. Okay, now I just really need to let the cobblestone cook up. You know what? There is something I can do. I'm realizing I have a headlamp. Start making an underground mine. Let me make sure I have some ladders before I get crazy. I have 3. Apparently I had a bunch of flagstone blocks. That's what I get for not taking stock of my inventory. You know what? I still have like 2 in-game hours. Apparently I dug... Oh, I think there was a fence. I think that's why I dug all the way out so far. Well... And I've been looking over at the Discord icon, and Discord's been really quiet today. I mean, not just the Burning Yin Yang server, that's quiet every day. But I've been trying to hop into Kato Genesis's Discord more often, and people must be busy today. Maybe I'll pop in later and cause some mischief. And by that, it's just usually me reacting to things with the handsome Axel emoji. So I got to bust out the Reaper Axe tonight. That was pretty cool. I don't remember why, but Kato had said something killing a bunch of stuff in game, so I saw an opportunity and jumped at it. It was last year's Halloween design. It was me. It was. Oh, there's an emoji for it in the Burning Yin Yang server too. It's just me in like a Reaper hoodie with a scythe. Papa Yin Yang actually bought the shirt, so that was kind of cool. Yeah, this year's Halloween design is the animatronic axe. I actually made that one my avatar in Discord for Halloween season. That reminds me that I should probably get the Thanksgiving t-shirt put up here soon. I don't need that many ladders. I will just get 50. I think I did show you the Thanksgiving one? Or the animatronic one? So... Oh, yeah, that one's been up on the Teespring store since September. That one was fun. It's not my favorite one because I hate animatronics, but I think it turned out pretty well. Ah, yep. I might have gone in 1, 2... Oh, no, we're good. Now let's just get all the way down to the bedrock. Hey Graham, how you doing? Just in time to see me digging a bunch of stuff. Graham, you were playing this game earlier. Life is good. I was recording the next episode for Potato Thriller, and I saw the notification pop up, and I think it actually got captured into the video. But I'll make sure that it doesn't make it to air. It was actually in a good spot where I could edit that part out, but I thought it was funny. Because I know when I'm playing right now with OBS with the game capture, it doesn't show my Steam overlay or any, like, if anybody were to pop in or out of games, it wouldn't show any of the notifications while I was streaming or recording with this setup. For some reason, if I have a window capture, it will still capture the Steam overlay. Wonder if Steam has a streaming D&D mode? That I don't know. Yeah, I don't think it does. Now that I'm thinking about it. But I've also haven't... I know that I can turn off notifications, which is probably Steam's way of saying if you don't want to see them during your stream, just turn it off and on. But normally with games, I don't have to use the window capture. I can just use the game capture, but Potato Thriller's weird. Discord does, yeah. Discord does. Like, I'm set to Do Not Disturb all the time so that I don't get... it doesn't pop up while I'm streaming. But I was surprised to see it pop up on the Steam one. But on... No, I'm gonna be a little smarter about this. I'm going to wait until I have more flagstone. Yeah, that's why I was surprised to see you online. I thought, oh cool, he has some free time. I don't even know if mine's set to offline or online. I couldn't tell you. How has No Man's Sky been lately? I'm assuming that's what NMS is. I haven't played it. Well, I started a new game like a month ago, and I barely did the tutorial. So I don't know really what it's like after a bunch of updates now. I know they've added a lot of more stuff to it. I don't want to waste the iron on a ladder right now. Oh. That actually sounds pretty interesting. Maybe I'll dive back into that since I still kind of remember the controls. Yeah, I'll just make all. I know I'm really excited for Cyberpunk. I've already pre-ordered Cyberpunk, and I'm gonna hopefully be able to do some videos out of that. Yeah, I played No Man's Sky not long after... What was that update? It was a major update that kind of fixed a lot of the game. It was years ago. The Atlas update, I think is what it was called. And I got really into it. And I kind of hit the point where I had done everything that I could. And then just uninstalled it and stopped. And only recently, when I saw that they were working on some new stuff, is when I jumped in. Cyberpunk is. I'm looking forward to Cyberpunk. Yeah, I pre-ordered a copy for myself and Papa Yin Yang as like an early Christmas present. Haven't all their updates been free for No Man's Sky? See, I think that's really cool. Like, I know No Man's Sky, it's a bad rap for when it launched, so I'm not gonna beat that horse. But I do gotta hand it to those developers. They've definitely put the work in since launch. I mean, they put it in before launch too, but they definitely they deserve some praise. I'm kind of at a loss for words at the new point, but you know, they done good. Yeah, I was totally expecting after the response of when it launched, I would not have been surprised if they had just kind of quietly moved on to other projects, but I give them props for sticking through and actually making the game what it is today. I don't have the GPU to run. Man, I felt bad until I saw 4K. Wah, wah. Without it running on your 4K though, can you run it not on your 4K? Like us common folk? Actually, I'm half joking. It just hurts a little. Wah, wah. No, I haven't seen a lot of 4K stuff. Is it a massive difference playing in 4K? All I'm hearing from the two of you is that I should make Axe Plays Cyberpunk so you guys can at least see the content. Well, mostly from Lone Wolf, because it sounds like Graham can still play it. Oh, I'm out of ladders already. That sucks. That I don't know, to be honest with you. I mean, I guess I could look into it really quick while this stuff crafts up. It says will ship with the single-player campaign. Plans of a multiplayer component have been confirmed by Project Red, and the game will eventually have multiplayer. That looked like an older post, though, so I don't know if it'll have multiplayer at launch. That makes sense. I can see that. Graham, I can see that. Going from 4K down to 1080. Being able to notice it more. You know, I liked Alien Isolation. I never finished it, but that was the first Axe Scares game that I tried to play a couple years ago now. God, I've been doing Burning Indian for 4 years now. It was a solid game. I enjoyed it for what it was. You know, if there's ever fan demand, I might go back and finish the series. I'd probably have to restart it, but I liked it. Have you gotten a chance to play it yet, Lone, or you just currently have it and are planning on playing it? Oh, I'm thirsty. Oh, well, when do you plan on streaming it? Do I have a cooking pot? I sure do. Boil some water then. $11. Ah, you're gonna try to stream on the Twitch. I used to stream on the Twitch back in the day. Well, you know, it's gonna be day 7, so we might as well. What happened to me streaming, to not streaming on Twitch anymore? Oh, a couple of things. One, without bad-mouthing a platform too much, I wasn't a fan of Twitch's kind of back and forth with their rules, how the rules applied to some people, depending on how much money that they were making Twitch. Granted, YouTube does that as well, but not nearly as bad as Twitch was. And most of my fan base was still on YouTube, and I was not growing on Twitch. Which is ironic because my sub count is actually the same as to when I came back to YouTube. So, there's that. But I've noticed more success for Burning Indian on YouTube than it was on Twitch. I do like how Twitch's layout was better. It was a lot easier on the content creator to stream on Twitch, I think, than it was on YouTube. Yeah. YouTube's just, you know, I know what to expect with YouTube. It's kind of like the devil you know versus the devil you don't. Like, I have my own gripes with YouTube, but I've grown comfortable with that. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. And Twitch was like, yeah. So it was kind of like, did I want to deal with it? I don't know. I would love to be able to simulcast someday. Like, eventually, when I can get a stronger upload speed. I do plan on simulcasting to Twitch and YouTube simultaneously. But as of right now, if I had to pick one over the other, it's, you know, the fan base was over on YouTube, so I kind of had to listen to that. You know, people just weren't watching on Twitch. Let me take a step back. The people that were watching on Twitch had migrated from YouTube, and a few of them had already mentioned that they would prefer to watch on YouTube. And when I did a few test streams on YouTube, the results were there. Like, the Burning Yin Yang fan base is mostly on YouTube, so my preference aside, I had to go back to YouTube. I mean, it kind of sucks from a financial standpoint when you want to get into the business side of things, because I do not make money on the YouTube side. I was actually making a little bit of pocket change on the Twitch side. So, but if people aren't watching the videos, it doesn't really matter. So, that's really what it comes down to. So buy a shirt. Sorry. Oh, I tried to be aggressive, but it doesn't really work if I start laughing right afterwards. That is correct, Graham. You need a really strong internet connection for that. And I do not. I don't even have a strong enough connection to be streaming at 1080. I stream at 720. I think. 720, I think, is what I had. Last time I went through my settings, they were at 720, and that seemed to be the sweet spot on YouTube. Twitch, I was having problems. I cut on the merch. That varies, actually. Depending on the item. I low cut my Teespring store. I really low cut. I don't do a lot of the recommended pricing that Teespring suggests. I lowball it. So I think it's usually within like the $1 to $5 range for profit that I make. Some of it might, like some of the more premium items might be a little bit more. I'd have to look at it. I have a spreadsheet for it. But it's not a lot. I don't make a lot off merchandise. Ironically, the cheaper merchandise, like just like the common t-shirts, I make more of a profit on than the premium stuff that I advertise, the higher quality stuff. I'd have to look at my spreadsheet to answer that factually. To like know the actual number. I know I do make some kind of profit off the masks, because we do have the face masks on Burning Yin Yang. I think they're $10. They might be $15 or within that range. I think I only make $1 or so off those, but I'd have to check the actual store. Pulling the numbers off the top of my head is difficult, because I have a lot of crap on there. And they all have different profit margins, but it's not a lot. Yeah, I think if every one of my subscribers was to buy a t-shirt, I think that's what it was. I think if every single one of my my 300 subscribers was to buy a t-shirt, I would still make more at my day job than I would in profits for those t-shirts. Teespring's really cool. I mean, on the one hand, like, you have to get that Teespring takes a bigger cut, but they're also doing all of the work, and they're hosting my designs up there for free. So I'm not really worried about the bigger cut, and they let you adjust your own prices. So I could sell a t-shirt for $50 and make like a $20 profit, but that's not realistic. Yeah, I don't sell a lot of stuff. I don't advertise as well as I should. I think the first video outside of my streams that I actually did an actual merch plug was the last channel update for October, where I actually was able to put on the Burning Yin Yang face mask and model it. Because I'm actually wearing the old logo shirt right now. I don't have a current logo shirt. But I know right now, I don't have any specials going, discount-wise. Do I have any? No. I had a special for the Black Mesa series, but that ended, I think, in September or at the end of September. But right now, the holiday-themed shirts are available, with Halloween is up right now. So the animatronic axe design is available at least until the middle of November or the end of November. I haven't decided yet. But I think next week I'm going to throw up the Thanksgiving design on the Teespring store. Oh, a little bit more. I'm gonna start collecting night glass. Does that off Teespring? Do they offer pint glasses for designs now? I should know that. There's a lot of designs that are available for creators or anyone who wants to sell stuff on Teespring, but a lot of those, some of like the more premium stuff like hats, they require you to pay for that design. So I haven't been doing those premium designs or paying attention to what those are until I start selling more merch. Ah, gotcha. That would be cool. I'd almost be willing to bring back Drunken Friday. Well, I can't do Drunken Fridays anymore because I work till 11 p.m., but I would almost be willing to do a drunken stream with guidelines. Severe guidelines. If I was able to sell, I'm gonna have to look into that, because that might be a fun little plug. I do like the drunken streams. That's actually how I made all my money on Twitch. But I feel like if I were to do those, I'd have to have like a limit. But I still technically owe a couple shots. Oh man, this is tripping me up. Alright, let me... Yeah, so let's start making a room out of here. Because I know growth for Burning actually haven't grown at all as a channel on Twitch or YouTube this year. Yeah, definitely safety first. Where I saw a lot of boom. I had one friend who started streaming this year and is already over 2,000 followers on Twitch. When I came back, I started losing followers on Twitch. People started dropping off. And then I came back to YouTube, and I think I've gotten up to 307 subscribers. And people have either closed their account or they've unsubscribed. I've seen more closed accounts than unsubscribes, which I guess is okay. I'd rather lose subs from closed accounts than somebody clicking the unsubscribe button. But it's been a rough year. I mean, for everybody. But so it's kind of one of those, I'm treating this as a rebuilding year. Because obviously you guys are still watching. But I have to kind of figure out the Let's Play. Let's Playing isn't as lucrative as it used to be. So I've been having to take a step back and see kind of what else is in my skill set that I can do for content if I want to continue, producing content as a content creator, which I do. There's still a lot of goals that I need to be a bigger content creator for me to achieve. So I just got to find what that niche is. I'll always do Let's Plays, at least for the foreseeable future. But I kind of have a sneaking suspicion that as I find my niche with Burning Yin Yang, I think that my Let's Plays are going to end up being more filler content, and I'll end up moving to maybe some other things. I do have some Dungeons and Dragons content planned. I know I've mentioned that in the past. To kind of backtrack on that train of thought a little bit, there was the 7 Days to Day guide series that I was working on, and I think it might have been Graham that actually suggested waiting until the game went gold. And I made the comment that I wanted to do it as it was going. They changed the game too damn much. Too frequently. I couldn't keep up with it with my schedules. So I am going to do a guide series for 7 Days to Die, but I am going to wait for it to go gold. That was just too good of an idea to ignore. But I thought, because I DM for Dungeons and Dragons. In fact, I normally would be doing Dungeons and Dragons today at this time. It's 3:45 my time, so from 1 to 5 on Sundays is when I'm usually doing Dungeons and Dragons. But half of my players are moving today, so I could have ran it for one person, but I chose to skip this week. But what I've been doing, because I've been having to learn so much about Dungeons and Dragons, is I'm going to do a I don't want to say guide series on it, because it's not going to be more of a guide. I guess it's kind of a guide. The series is going to be called Axopedia, and how it's going to start off is I'll show a player sheet for Dungeons and Dragons, and then I'll show a completed player sheet, and I'll talk about all the different aspects to the player sheet. And then what we'll do is I'll have different segments on the different classes and everything, and as we have different segments, we'll be filling out a player sheet. So I'll kind of be showing everybody the final result, and then throughout the course of the content, we'll slowly be building a character sheet together, hopefully. And I'm pretty excited for that. That is a lot different than Let's Playing. But that's the kind of content that I watch personally, is I watch a lot of those guide stuff and those top 10 videos, and I don't really know if I want to do top 10 videos yet, but we'll see. Time will tell on that, but I've already started mapping out the player sheet video, so I'm hoping to get that out here soon. Now that I know that I have time to record. And the arts, the Axe Arts, the Sunday streaming in the morning for my my art streams. I actually really enjoy those. Though I'm not sure about the time though, because not a lot of people showed up to this morning stream. So I'm not sure when a good time to actually do those streams are. Push regarding unsubs, there has been a push to lower subscribed content as a life balance over the last year or two. The idea is for health to focus on fewer things during the pandemic. Unsub. That makes sense. I know, one of the reasons I think I still have a Patreon. But when I was reviewing a lot of the economic side of Burning Yin Yang, you know, Patreon was right there on the forefront. I was really hesitant to do anything like that because of like, I mean, that's like a monetary subscription, but lower subscribed content. And that also makes sense because I know a lot of people. I mean, there was a point like when I was out of a job. I mean, the first things I cut was like Netflix, Hulu, and all that. So it doesn't surprise me to see some stuff like that being cut. But so I feel bad complaining about it because it's not something I should really complain about. But when this is my dream and I am pursuing it as hopefully a career eventually, you know, it sucks personally on a personal level when there's been no growth on the follower side. I guess there's really no good way for me to talk about that without sounding like a whiny brat. But yeah, there's just been no growth. Like, the little bit of growth I've been gaining has been, you know, I'll get like a couple of new subs and then they'll go away. Or I'll lose some more. So it's just kind of that, you know, tit for tat. But I also have to keep in mind that I did take a massive break from YouTube. So now that Burning Yin Yang's kind of coming back and popping up into people's subscription feeds, people might just not be interested in it anymore. You know, it has changed a lot over the years, so I can't really ignore that. Okay. So I figured, I think I mentioned that I was just treating this year as a rebuilding year in all aspects of my life. And now that I've got the job thing dialed in and they're pretty happy with me, I don't see that going anywhere anytime soon. I'm able to focus on more personal stuff like Burning Yin Yang. So I am trying to get the Discord back on its feet. I think it might have been a year, maybe it was a year ago now, when we had that massive toxic boom in the community where a lot of people just, well, not people, a lot of the younger crowd that's no longer around, either they banned or they got the hint and left. Just a flood of negativity. It brought out the moderator in me, and I don't like that. I've noticed the Discord is now in a really good place, partially because there's no activity for it to be good or bad, but I think it's in a good spot now for rebuilding. Since a lot of those toxic personalities have gone, and it forced me to lay down some guidelines that weren't there initially. So now it's kind of like if anybody new pops in, we can be like, oh yeah, these are the guidelines to follow. If you have any questions, here's who you ask, type thing. And just, they were not fun. They were not fun. But it's kind of what happens, you know, fortunately. Gotta take the good with the bad when it comes to this stuff. I just thought it was interesting. It was a fun study. Fun being a subjective word here. Because when I was doing the rebuilding stuff earlier this year, after I made the switch back to YouTube, I tried to examine kind of where things went wrong, and I found kind of like an area as to where I think it did. There was some stuff that I had let slide on the streams and in the Discord. I kind of had hoped that if I had just ignored some stuff, it would have gone away. And that obviously didn't work. And it just, ultimately, it just ended in a lot of negativity and a lot of people just acting out for attention, which was weird. Like, I'm not that big of a streamer, so I didn't get why that was the case, but it was, for whatever reason. Now it's been taken care of and dealt with, and luckily it didn't completely kill the Discord server or the channel, because I have seen some channels that had those same challenges that I faced, and it completely obliterated any hope that they had of getting anything. But so I have that working for me. Or I guess it didn't really kill, like, chances. It destroyed the morale and the content creators' desire to make content again. More accurate. And there was a hot minute where I questioned that as well, like if it was something I wanted to continue doing. But obviously I did. Here I am. But the cool thing about coming back to YouTube is it kind of... It's also a back to my roots sort of thing, because this is where I started. Just kind of hard to see what games people like to see played on YouTube, because on Twitch it's really easy to browse the categories on Twitch and see which games are being watched like in real time. On YouTube it doesn't really do that. Like, you can go to the gaming and you can browse and you can see like the top 20 games that are being watched, but those are all games that I don't want to play. Like, I don't want to play Fortnite. I don't want to play Minecraft on the server. I do play it personally. My brother Smokey Yin Yang has recently gotten into Minecraft, so we've been playing it together. But I still don't want to play that on the channel. I am not mentally ready for that. But I liked on Twitch because I could see, a lot of those lower viewed games, like within like the 500 to 1,000 people watching it, is kind of what I like to jump into. It's kind of hard to find that range on YouTube. It was a lot easier on Twitch. I actually bought Among Us to stream, and as I did some research before I actually streamed it, I read from a lot of different sources. They said, if you're playing with randos, don't even bother. If you have friends to play with, it's a fun game. And that was even more in force for streamers. So I uninstalled it, because I just didn't have anybody to play it with when I wanted to stream it. And I didn't want to have to go through the whole trying to find a bunch of people whose schedules work out and all that. And it is a game I'd like to play. I just don't see it in the pipeline for Burning Yin Yang, unfortunately. And the problem with that is a lot of popular games are multiplayer. And multiplayer and Burning Yin Yang just haven't really meshed for some reason. And part of it's my schedule. I have a really weird working schedule, which doesn't help for streaming, but gotta pay the bills. That's interesting. Do you enjoy it? I haven't actually, I never played it. Do you enjoy it? I know King plays it. King and her husband play it. That is a shovel. exclusively play co-op. See, I've always liked that. Like, I know a couple times I've tried to get some 7 Days to Die stuff going on, but this is one of those games where if you don't play it all the time, like the same file all the time, and you try to come back to an older game, like the motivation just goes out the window if you forget what your plans were. I do have a dream someday, whenever I bring back the servers, like once Burning Yin Yang is actually making, turning a profit, and it's making the $15 a month that I can afford for servers. But never with Black Box. Don't ever host a server on Black Box. Terrible customer service. And they double charge you, by the way. Nitrado, I had some good experiences with Nitrado for the most part, so I might go back to them if I ever host a server, but someday. Yeah, and when really costly when you're not currently bringing in any money, which was kind of the decision to cancel the Black Box. Oh, I forgot that Satisfactory was multiplayer. Oh, if people think you're the imposter and you're not. See, someday, like, I would really like, to build the community up so that I could have multiple different servers for different games and have the different chat rooms in the Discord server. Could also do a friends game. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of playing with randos, personal or on stream. That is a very hard standard for streaming because I need to be able to control the content that I'm displaying. And if I'm playing with a bunch of randos, as I think you guys have probably seen some of the streams I've done with randos, I can't control what other people do. So if I'm playing with people, it has to be people that I can trust. Yeah, that's the void. Like, I don't think the developers intend people, I don't know, like, I only really ever, well, I guess I encountered this up top too, but I mainly encounter this on the bedrock level the most. Oh, I am out of repair kits. I actually, speaking of servers, I did end up buying another Minecraft server again for my brother and I. Like, an official one. Have you considered doing a network-style channel with someone you trust? I've tried that, and like, it seems every time I try to work with people branching out, it hasn't really worked in my favor. So I want to do something like that. My sister wants to do a podcast. Yeah, I've always liked the idea of doing it with a group. I work better working off somebody. I know when I did Fire and Rice with my buddy Steve, part of what made that fun was being able to work off somebody. When King was streaming with me, it was fun having somebody to work off of, but it's really hard getting schedules to line up. That's kind of the problem. Someday, like, if I could ever get picked up by a network, that's kind of my hopes, and then, do Burning Yin Yang on the side still, but my biggest drawback, or my biggest fault with Burning Yin Yang is I am terrible at marketing and social networking. Like, the only other community that I I guess I can say a part of, is Genocides? Genocide? Kato's. And I've only recently become a fairly active member on that one. I know all of like the content creator 101 things that I've ever read up on. It says that you're supposed to, like, the standard practice is you do your stream, people come in, they join your community, then you're supposed to watch other people stream and then join their community and then become a member of multiple communities. And the trick, though, is when you do that, is to not jump into these communities saying, "Tee, I'm a streamer, look at me, haha." It's as you get to know people in communities, it eventually will come out that you're a streamer. Like, somebody will ask you how your content is, or you'll get an opportunity to mention, "Oh, I was working on this project for my channel," and then somebody will be like, "Oh, cool, so you have a channel." So it's not like you're throwing it out in the, you know, people's face that you have a channel, but as you build these connections with people, they're going to start wanting to watch your stuff because you already have that emotional investment. But gosh, that takes a lot of time. And I've only recently had the energy to start branching out. Ironically, I'm a very introverted person. Yes, and that is how you get raids and stuff. Because Kato has raided me a few times. I've never done a raid. I have never once hosted a raid. And I am going to go on record of saying it's totally out of fear and anxiety. Like, the thought of doing a raid on somebody flares my anxiety up very bad. Because I am worried that I will piss off the person that I'm raiding. And that's why I've never done it. But it is something that I want to do, and I should do. Because I have been raided, and I think it's good to, you know, to raid other people, but slowly working my way into the comfort zone on that level. Which that there's a vlog in there, actually. When I was looking back on a bunch of stuff. Whoa, sorry, random tangent. I just had a random craving for a cheeseburger. Had to get that out there in the ether. Oh, hold up, we got some puppers. Bikes are working. When I was going through looking at past content, it was the Axel vlogs that were the most popular. Oh, cool, that spikes did work. So there is an Axel vlog that I've had planned for over a year now. That I'm just kind of hesitant to get done, but it's in the pipeline. It deals with anxiety and depression, so it's a pretty heavy topic. So I thought I might do some lighter content first before I jump into that. But people do tend to like the vlog stuff more so than my Let's Play stuff. The Let's Play stuff is just easier to produce quicker. Oh. And I'm biased, and I think my Let's Plays are high quality. Okay, sorry. Quality. Because I just immediately remembered the Black Mesa playthroughs when I had the green screen up and I jumped into the radiation pit and my entire face disappeared. So I'm gonna say semi-quality content. I need a second. Yeah, I can't claim high quality content if that's the case. I have to be fair. High quality content, your face doesn't disappear on multiple shows. So that being said, people might have noticed it with Potato Thriller. I have dropped the green screen. I have it on my noteboard. I actually have a highlight reel with a question mark for an end of the year special. I might do that, and if that happens, that's gonna make it into that one. But yeah, I'm editing that video, and suddenly my face just disappears. It just, I don't have the best space for recording, so I kind of have to just to make do with what I can. And unfortunately, I haven't found a good spot for the green screen. That's a fair. High quality is type of feeling. I would love to get that feeling, but we'll see. All in time. But yeah, I'm editing that video and suddenly my face just disappears. Thank you for the like that rolled in too. That was fun, and I hope the music wasn't too loud, because when I was editing that particular part of that playthrough, it was loud. I've noticed with Black Mesa's music, it is either... Thank you for the like that just came in as well. Black Mesa's music is either a nice low hum, or it is ear bleeding. So when and I was stupid in editing, so because I will go through and I'll edit the audio, and because I have different channels for my voice in the game, and I'll combine them together for the final product. With that particular one, I actually had to lower it significantly. And I'm hoping it was seamless, because I tried to find parts where I wasn't talking and then go from there. And it was cool because as that was playing out, I think I was able to lower the audio when I wasn't talking, and that whole sequence played out, and then I made the audio back to what the normal level was. I said something, some sentence or something, and then I raised the audio. Well, thank you, Graham. I do appreciate that. The Black Mesa one, I've tried to get more creative with my editing, but it's one of those things where it's weird. Like, you guys shouldn't be able to tell what I've done if I've done my job correctly, unless it's one of those where I've thrown text up and I call myself out. Because if I'm editing the way I want to, you guys shouldn't be able to tell that I'm editing, which kind of sucks because I think I've really grown as an editor this year, if anything. But the Black Mesa one has been fun because I've been trying to do some more creative stuff. My favorite editing that I've done on the Black Mesa playthrough was, I think it was Health Pack Wanted, where I am complaining. I'm complaining about being low on health and I need a health pack. And there's one part of the video, as I was editing it, I found out that I had actually ran straight past a health pack like 3 times. Oh, I saw a third light come in. Thank you. I did not notice that health pack for the longest, or maybe even at all, while I was playing it. And while I was editing it, I found a really nice spot in like this fridge area where I said, God, I really need some health right now. And I was able to cut away, make the footage black and white, except for the red on the health pack, to indicate that I had actually ran past a health pack, and that at this point I'm pretty much just complaining to complain, and it was just my fault that I was in that predicament. I can't remember what episode number that was, but I want to say the title of that episode was Health Pack Wanted. It's been a lot of fun stuff. Depends on what you were doing. I'm a fan of the fast forwarding segments when solving a problem, or the goofy cut segments 3 hours later. I tend to lean on the 3 hours later ones, I think. So part of that was it was a limitation that I overcame by getting a new graphics card and figuring out some tricks with editing. Whenever I would do the fast forward part, it would kind of really bog down my editing software. But I've overcome that, so I might do some more of that if you guys are liking that stuff, because I thought that was a little annoying when I was rewatching it. But no, if you guys enjoy that, I can definitely do more of that. Especially because, like, today, I recorded the next episode of Black Mesa, and I was just running around in circles. So maybe I'll try that. Maybe I'll try less jump cuts, and I'll try some more fast forwarding, and we'll see how that goes. Ooh. Well, you know what? I need to make some... Oh, because you're still cooking up. Alright. I will say, to toot my own horn, because I took a lot of the videos on Burning Yin Yang, like the old videos, and I privatized them. And now I've since brought some of them back, like the Undertale playthrough, Left 4 Dead, Cuphead, some of those. And after watching some of those older videos, and then watching the Black Mesa videos, I will say that it is almost night and day in the quality of the content. Some slow parts, but they don't do as well on video. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't want you guys just to sit there. Like, today, I spent like a good 3 or 4 minutes trying to figure out where to go on this last part. Oh, did I? Yeah. And I'm not going to make you guys sit there. It's not like a live stream where I can interact with everybody while we're doing it. I kind of have that joy of being able to cut out the filler stuff. But I still want to make sure you guys see all of the cool stuff. Or if I do anything really stupid. Yeah, and that's something, like, as I do more of that, I'm kind of finding what needs to be left in and what needs to be cut. And I think, you know, my personal standpoint is I think I'm doing a good job on that. I don't think I'm really cutting out too much. But that's kind of hard for you guys to say when you don't get to see the cut footage. Keep the cool. Keep the... Yeah, I figure, like, I have to keep the fails in. Like, if I royally mess up, I just think that's funny content. But, like, the Potato Thriller one... Well, I purposely keep the Potato Thriller videos short. That game freaks me the crap out. I will say spoilers for Potato Thriller Part 2. There are more jump scares in this episode than there is. The elevator content. Is that when I fell into the radiation pit? Yeah. Well, I'm like, it pissed me off because I think I had just signed off. I was just like, I'm Axel for Burning Yin Yang, stay fired up. And then suddenly it just gives way and I go crashing down. And I'm sitting there like, I've already signed off. I can't just end it. I have to put this in. Or I was just about to sign off. One of the two. There's a lot in that game that I just don't expect or that I don't see coming. Make 100. Make 50. And when I found out, when you told me in Discord that I was only about like 10% of the way through the game, I thought, oh man, there's a lot more to come. And I have noticed that with Black Mesa, that is a game that I actually found is benefiting from the bulk recording. Just because if I go long periods of time without playing it, I just forget what the heck was going on. And yeah, I know it's like considered the granddaddy of a lot of first-person shooter games. What do I need to be at? Level 6? Gosh, I don't know what I want to level up. I used to watch my dad play the original Quake. When Quake was originally out, I will admit I was way too scared of the game to play it myself. I was a kid back then. Same thing with the original Doom. I mean, I've since played and beaten it a couple times, but Doom. I haven't actually beaten the original Quake. Maybe there's a Let's Play in there. That might be a fun one. I did enjoy it. That was a fun game. But I enjoyed that the most because that was a game I got to watch my dad play. And I just have fond memories of just watching my dad play the original Quake. There goes the tree farm. I must have said screw it at some point and just started planting stuff randomly. Well, I'm okay with this part. I just didn't want to see like a bunch of zombies coming out of the trees on Horde Night. I'm okay seeing, the zombies come out of that little patch of trees. Let's plop this right there. There's a little bit of lag in this one. I'm gonna need to make Make 25 really quick. Wolfenstein, I have to admit that I have never played Wolfenstein. So my grandpa, when he was alive, he loved Wolfenstein. He played that game a lot. Let that quits thing really quick and I'll upgrade some of this stuff. Still gotta get my character some water too here in a minute. I missed my nail gun. Wrong block. Well, oh, are you kidding me? You know what? That's fine. Alright, so that should be good. Let's go take care of our guy really quick. I am running low on food. I should probably... You know, I wonder if I have any points into the Master Chef skill. Can I cook? Forgot about this. You know what? We actually need to go to Trader Jen, see what she has for sale. She might have some good stuff. All right, Jen. These have some good stuff. I don't think I'm going to cover the Horde Night tonight. I've almost been streaming for 3 hours. And I am starving. I still have that cheeseburger on the brain. But I think we'll get close to Horde Night so that when I start the next stream up, we can just kind of dive into the action. Just in case anybody's holding out for the Horde Night specifically. I don't want to get anybody's hopes up and then just dash them. Except this guy's.
We've got the best prices in the wasteland.
All right, Jen, what you got? Okay, fish tacos. It's. I mean, you're right. You're absolutely right. That's a good one. Might snag that here. I have a helmet light. Good. Now I'm gonna buy these because I don't remember if I actually have beakers or not. What does Grandpa's awesome sauce do? Oh. Bartering plus 20%. I'm not going to buy it because it's... Oh, I only have so much funds, but... Oh, this is what we're gonna get.
Remember me if you need medical supplies.
Will do, Jen. How about I just remember you anyway? Yeah! Alright, so we got all that. Now let's run back to base. What's up, chicken? How did the chicken survive one hit? I am impressed. That was a sturdy chicken. Now, I haven't fist fought a wolf in a while. Not a dire wolf, this should be okay. I guess I wasn't wrong. Oh, I must have put all my cobblestone away. Makes sense. That sounds like something I would do. I wonder if I have this in my hotbar, will that... No, I was hoping it would have been like swapping it out. I'm okay channeling Liam Neeson. I'd be okay with that. Yeah, it's Horde night, so I should have my forges on. Don't need that much. What do I need to make a cement mixer? Forged iron, spring, engine, mechanical parts. Engine. Oh, I can make it. I think I could actually make 2 of them. Isn't gonna bring my ex-girlfriend around, but Gotta get done. Well, it's a good thing I got that underground mine now, because I'm going to need lots of stones. Yep, definitely missing the nail gun. I want a bucket. I want to fill this pool up a little bit more. There's my bucket. It's not like I have an impending horde coming at me or anything tonight. This is fine. Ooh. Yeah, I was trying to fill this thing up better, but I'm actually pretty happy with how it's going. Because you can't just stack water on top of water. But I think I can get the pool to be fairly full. It's already fuller than it was. It's very sexy, thick water. See, Lone, this is thick water. Maybe I'm just creating the illusion of fullness. Oh, I do have airdrops enabled. It must be every 3 days in game. Guess I can't get to that stuff there. Hoping to make it a nice, smooth. Oh. Ah, well. Guess that's as full as I can get the pool. When the shallow end becomes the deep end. Deep end becomes the shallow end. Still got a little bit of time. Let me go punch this guy in the face. I think that was more like the chin. This line done, and then I'm gonna go run up and grab the cement mixer. Start mixing some cement. Might be able to get some of this entryway reinforced, which would be nice. Maybe 85 minutes to make all that. We'll come back for it. How far away is that supply drop? Sure, why not? I think we'll get the supply drop as our final little adventure for the evening. Didn't I just kill you? I hope there's some good stuff in this drop, but I hope there's not a whole bunch that will leave me encumbered. Well, I'm glad I didn't buy those antibiotics now. Is that an 8 times? 4 times. Oh no, I don't think we're doing too bad for day 7. We're already going to start getting concrete. Base is okay. I mean, we've had better setups in the past, but this will work. I don't have it set to the maximum amount of zombies, so I should be able to survive. Has me thinking, maybe I should do a nightmare mode here. I haven't done nightmare mode in a long time. Dude. Stay dead. They make me feel bad for killing you. He actually did not have antibiotics. So that was a good find. Alrighty. That is going to do it for tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in. And I think on... Oh, how did you... Oh, I can answer that really quick. So, do I actually have any more? I don't. Give me one sec. I don't have any nails either. So if you get the storage box... Oh, you know what? I'm gonna cheese it. Oh, take one. I think I can allow myself one. So if you get the storage box, just the wooden storage furniture, and you hold down R to bring up the shape, it's this one right here, the rideable storage box, and you stick it there, and you can just click on, you hold down E long press, and then you can just change the name. Oop. There you go. But it has to be that particular, the rideable box. And if you, I remember painting it and it messed it up. If it was even paintable. I'm not sure. But you can try painting it. I don't think painting it works on them. But they are amazing. But, oh yeah, anytime. But that is going to do it for tonight. Oh, and the recipe is, I think it's wood and like 10 nails. I can't remember how much wood, but it takes like 10 nails, I think, to make one of these boxes. But that is going to do it, you guys. I will... What is it? Tuesday, I think, is Black Mesa. Axe Plays Black Mesa. I will see you guys in that video. And until then, I am Axel for Burning Yin Yang. And you guys stay fired up.